Mexico news now. 19 prostitutes, 2 sacks of marijuana, 100 fighting cocks and 2 peacocks. No, that is not Silvio Berlusconi's rider for private speaking engagements. It is what Mexican police found inside a maximum security prison in Acapulco. That is impressive, John. That is an impressive haul to find inside a prison.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. I mean, that is the Ritz-Carlton of jails, Andy. You would think that Mexico and Acapulco would be a bad place to get locked up. You'd be wrong about that. Because apparently this Acapulco prison has even got 5-star ratings across the board from satisfied inmates. Here's a selection of the comments on their webpage. Just got back from a delightful 10-month staycation there for robbing a local restaurant. And let me say, the facilities were first class. I'm already planning my next stay once I can set fire to the local bus depot. Thanks to Warden Sanchez and all his friendly staff, this was the incarceration of a lifetime. Highly recommended. 5 stars. I mean, you can't... That kind of word of mouth is better than any advertising campaign.
Yeah. On jailadvisor.com, it is ranked the number 2 prison in Mexico. So that's... But you can kind of see how some of these items got through security. Yeah. So, what's this, Sanchez? Oh, boss, birthday cake. Ah, it's the oldest trick in the book. Stick it through the scanner, Sanchez. There'll be a knife in there. Any sign of it? No, boss. But it does look like there's a prostitute inside it. I'll let it through. It's a key ingredient in any cake. You don't want it to be too dry, you don't want it to be too soggy. You've got to get the right balance of flour and liquid. And the best way to do that is by putting in the right amount of eggs. And a prostitute. Is that so, boss? Yep. Besides, I'm all in favour of experimental food. If putting a prostitute in a cake is good enough for Heston Blumenthal, it's good enough for Acapulco prison. What's in that parcel for Negrete? It sounds unusually loud. Dunno, boss. It sounds like it might be a fighting cock. Makes sense. Repeat prescription. He needs it for his eczema. Does he, boss? Best cure for it, apparently. You can try all the creams in the world, but nothing is as effective as rubbing the affected area twice a day with a trained pugilistic bird. I read that in the Lancet. Did you, boss? Yes, Sanchez, I did. Are you going to pipe down, or am I going to have to overhead kick that sombrero off your head? Comprende? Anything else? Yes, boss. Hermosillo has asked if he can subscribe to this magazine. Oh, good, I always like my prisoners to want to learn and improve themselves. What magazine is it? Build Your Own Live Peacock. This is issue 1. Comes complete with a live peacock staple to the front. Fair enough. It's good he's taking an interest in something other than reality TV, celebrity gossip magazines, and internecine drug gang slaughter. Oh, hang on, that peacock is going to need something to nest in. Cripes are right out of twigs and leaves after the last government clean-up. Tell you what, Sanchez, I'll order a sack of marijuana for it. I've always said a comfortable peacock is a happy peacock. Testify, boss. Testify, Sanchez. Oh, cripes, it's Marquez's birthday. We better get him a case of Dom Perignon and we're going to have one cranky mass murderer on our hands.
This was all discovered with a raid at the prison by 500 federal police officers on Monday in preparation, apparently, for the transfer of 60 inmates to a maximum security prison. And it really must have been incredible what they found in there, Andy. As you said, it was 19 prostitutes living inside the complex, as well as 2 full sacks of marijuana, 100 fighting cocks, and 2 peacocks. Peacocks, Andy. Peacocks. There is no better visible display of wealth than owning a pet peacock. I'm amazed there aren't more of them in rap videos. If you turn up to someone's house for a dinner party and they have 2 peacocks walking around their apartment, you'd think, holy shit, Pete is doing really well. This is a classy do right here. A spokesman for the police force said, we're investigating the culprits. The peacocks had been smuggled in as pets. Andy, how do you smuggle in a peacock? Do you have to put that peacock into a condom, swallow the condom, and then have to pass that peacock at some point?
We've all been there.
Do you have to place the peacock... I'm sorry, I just can't go on. I can't go on. Forget this being a jail. They need to turn this into a luxury boutique hotel and call it Pot, Prostitutes and Peacocks. I promise you, that is a sound business plan.
It's also a late-night Channel 5 reality TV show that's just started over here.